Well, hello. Halloween ends. A final trailer dropped a few days back. And, at first I wasn't looking forward to Halloween 2018 because I've grown really tired of seeing Laurie Strode battle Michael Myers. I want new stories, which is one of the reasons why I like Halloween 6 so much. It's new, it's going in its own fresh direction, and be it bad or good to people, but personally I loved that. And they ended it with H2O, Resurrection. I didn't like how it ended, but that's how it ended. I don't think if something ends and if a lot of people don't like it, they should change it and make a new version just to try and please people. I don't think they should do that because for me, I don't find it very creative. It's just let's go back to the drawing board because that one wasn't very good and it failed. I'd rather them just give us a timeline and say this is it, and if they fuck it up, then unfuck it up by writing a story that rights the wrongs, not by rebooting it. Just make a new story that rights the wrongs of the other one. And it takes a lot. Just be creative. That's all I ask for, right? That's all I ask for, and I suppose that's all of us ask for, because I can't stand it when they make movies and then leave it open-ended and say, all right, we're finishing it, we're going to reboot it. No, don't give us so many years of building up these different stories and then tell us, hey, we're scrapping it now. Don't leave us hanging. That's not fair. We've paid into that product, so give us the ending that we deserve because we're paying for it. And it really annoys me when they do that. And then I watched Halloween 2018 and thought, well, it was alright, but it wasn't something that I wanted. I just enjoyed it for what it was. Then we went to Halloween Kills. I absolutely loved Halloween Kills because I want to see Michael brutal, and that's one of the reasons why I like Halloween Curse of Michael Myers so much. He's a nasty bastard in that, and he looks scary, and I found him frightening again in that. I didn't like the Evil Dies Tonight stuff, but I believe that it was written so you didn't have to like it anyway. It was there for you to hate because it was a commentary on mob mentality and toxic fandom, and you're not supposed to like that, are you? And it was supposed to annoy you. That's what I believe. That's why it was there, and it was a message. And then we've got, Halloween ends. I've watched the trailer, and it looks like there's a copycat killer in this, because in the scenes he has all of his fingers, and there's rumours spoilers that I'll give you a second to go. There you go. Rumours that there is going to be a copycat killer in this, and if there is a copycat killer in this, then it might go the Halloween H2O route, because apparently Akkad has said he doesn't want to ever see Michael get killed in a film, so they might have Laurie kill a copycat, but not confirmed to us if she's killed the copycat killer or not, which ends it, but it's still questionable. I really want him to grow balls and just kill Michael off. Just fucking kill him. I really don't like that. For all this time, Michael has just fucked up Laurie, killed her friends, killed her family, and now she's old. She's an old woman. She's got PTSD. Michael's already ruined her life. He's fucking destroyed her. So I would hate to see him do that to her throughout her life and then just kill her in old age. I don't want them both to die. I want Laurie to just fucking annihilate him, so she gets her revenge. He gets his comeuppance for what he's done to her throughout all these years. To me, if he kills her, it's pointless. It's just fucking pointless. She doesn't have to die, because everybody's obsessed with the hero's death nowadays, and I think it's bollocks. She should fuck him up and kill him if it's Halloween ends, and finish it. And then it's got a definitive finish. Laurie, after all these years of having her life ruined by Michael, she's already old. She won't even have that long of a happily ever after. At least she can have a little bit of a happy ever after before she passes away. Fucking give it to her. That character deserves a good send-off. Don't kill her, in my opinion. I think it's going to be a really bad mistake if they do kill her. I think the copycat killer's a fucking awful mistake. It's awful. I don't think they should have even had that in it. With a Halloween Kills, for me, it should have just been Halloween Ends. It should just be Laurie against Michael, and Laurie fucking annihilates him, and it finishes. It's all that built up rage and anger she's got, and she just fucking destroys him. She pulls his dick off and slaps him over the face with it. Ends him. And for me personally, because we've all got our own personal versions of what we want this movie to be, that's what, and I love hearing you. If you let me know in the comments what you'd like it to be, because I really like to know these things, because I enjoy the conversation. That's why I like talking horror. I like to see all these different versions of what people have in their heads, and that's my version. That's what I would really like Halloween Ends to be. I want it to be a definitive end, and I want Laurie out on top, so she gets that little bit of happiness in the last stage of her life. I think that's fair enough, because he's killed everybody around her and her best friends and her family. He's ruined the poor woman, and I want to see her happy. After all the shit we've seen her go through on screen, I want to see her happy. She deserves it as a character. That character fucking deserves it. Jamie Lee Curtis deserves to see that character live happily ever after as well. And it would be lovely to see. And after that, finish it. I don't want to see Laurie in any more Halloween films after this. I want fresh Halloween movies. I want fresh content. Which is why I liked Halloween Curse so much. We got introduced to new people, and we could have carried that on. As for going forward with Jamie, I'm not interested at all. I want something new, because we've seen Jamie as well in 3 films. I don't want it. And you know, you get those fans that say they don't like, you get those fans that say they don't like the same thing repeating, but yet they ask for the same thing to be repeated when they say they want the same characters to keep coming back. I don't understand why that kind of behaviour within the horror community when people do that, because it's a contradiction. But I like creativity. Be creative, gives us something new in Michael, because we all know this isn't going to be the last Halloween film ever. There's going to be more. Do we know what they're going to do with them? Not at all. And people are saying they want this new Jamie stuff to be retconned, the older ones, and make a new story with Jamie. And no. That's the story. That is the story. Leave it. If they want to continue with the old stuff, I say continue with Thorn. Give us a part 4 for Thorn. Explain shit that you left hanging for us. End it for us that way. I know we get the Thorn comics where it ends in that. But it'd be nice to see that on screen, but I don't ever believe they'd do that. They'd probably make if Blumhouse still have the rights, I believe, because Halloween Ends are set 4 years later from Kills, we might get movies in between that, with fresh victims to Michael, which is fair enough. But again, I don't like things like that, because we already know going backwards, we already know what's going to happen to him in future. There's nothing to be tense about, because we know he's going to survive, you know what I mean? Anyway, that's my thoughts on Halloween Ends. Have a fantastic week. I love you all. City.